Hey everybody, so I am here today to talk about what's in my bag travel edition. So I am going to show you what I put in my bags when I travel. I'm going to talk about when I travel on domestic flights, international flights, and just road trips. So obviously if you've seen anything on my channel, I love leather bags, and when I go on a trip it's really hard to decide what bag to bring, and maybe I'm the only one that struggles with this. Comment below if you are anyone that has just a hard time deciding from the several bags that you own. Maybe you only own a handful full of 1 or 2 bags, but when deciding, how do you decide? Because this is how I decide, and I want to share with you also what's in the bag and kind of accessories that I bring with me that make flying a little more comfortable. I don't enjoy flying. I think it's efficient. It's expensive, but I live in Missouri and I'm from Michigan, and I go home to Michigan, I go to visit Michigan to see my family, my husband's family, a lot. And we had been doing a road trip, but that's about 7-8 hours, and so we were flying, and I just had to get over my fear of flying, and these accessories actually help out. So I got back yesterday from a trip. I went to Michigan and I got to hang out with my older sister and her first baby. And she's only a month old, and it was an awesome experience just hanging out with my sister and her newborn. But when I was flying home, I was like, hey, we're flying back to St. Louis. I was like, why don't I do a video about what I packed in my bag on this trip? And then just kind of make a little, I don't know, maybe this is helpful too, because I found so many gadgets that I've been like showing my friends and family, and they're like, oh my word, I want to buy that for myself. So I got home yesterday, I feel better, I'm rested, I'm prepared. I'm prepared for this video, hopefully, because I was too tired yesterday to film. So last week, if you follow me on Instagram, you probably saw this guy. Woo! Hope that's coming through. This is a bag by FRA. I'll leave more of a detailed description of what bag this is in the description box below the video. But I have, I bought this used from somebody on Facebook, and this is my first time actually taking it on a trip. And it went really well. I thought it was meeting all my needs. I was concerned about the quality because I've never tried a FRA bag, but it did great. So this is how it was all during the traveling in the airport and stuff. Once I got to Michigan, we stayed at a lake house in Manistee. Shout out to people in Manistee. It's on Lake Michigan. So once I got there, I removed a lot from my bag and then used it throughout the week. And then when I was traveling, I put everything back. So the first thing, and I know my average viewer of my videos only watches for 3 minutes. So I think we're still in the 3-minute mark. My bracelet keeps hitting the table. This thing is so cool. This is called the TRTL. So maybe they're calling it turtle pillow. Gotta hide behind it so it focuses. And it comes like this. This is the coolest thing. I saw on the website the grommet. I'll leave the link below. You can also buy it on Amazon. But this is the best neck pillow to wear while flying. I have tried so many different neck pillows, memory foam, beads filled with air. I couldn't use, I wasn't sleeping, I wasn't resting on the plane. They were bulky, I just didn't like them. So now I have a large collection of airplane pillows. So okay, let me jump into this. To open it, there's some neon color green, yellow in here. You're going to open it like this and unfolds. Alright, kind of weird. Stay with me. So this bowing effect, if you open up in here, you'll see that there's this plastic bowing. I don't want to take it out right now, but it's in this butterfly shape. And, okay, I'm going to demonstrate this for you. I put it on my shoulder. I put it under my, I know. I know what you're thinking. You think I'm crazy. I showed this to all my sisters and my parents and they were like, that's so weird. But then they tried it themselves and they loved it. So you wrap it around your neck. You line the green with the green. It velcros. It kind of looks funny, but really it kind of looks like a scarf. And the brace in there supports your head. So you can sleep sitting up. I'm sleeping. No, I'm not. But, okay, this looks really, I'm looking at my viewfinder. I look ridiculous. Peace. I look funny. But the fact that you don't have to actually tilt your head really any direction, it supports it upright. There's no kink in your neck after you wake up. And my flights, I'll just talk to you. My flights, they weren't direct. So I had to go St. Louis to Chicago, Chicago to Traverse City, and then take an hour down to Manistee. And so my flights were really only about an hour each. And I was able to sleep at least 35 minutes on each flight. And normally it takes me a long time to feel comfortable. So this is the first thing that I wanted to show you. I'm keeping it on because there's more. So this is my other thing. It looks just like headbands that you would wear when it's snowing out. Oh, I'm wearing black on black. I didn't think about that. Shoot. Alright, I'll just put it on. I'll leave the link for this below. I got it from Grommet as well. But this is called sittingbridge.com. There's the logo. This is adjustable. It's adjustable right here in the buckle. You can use this as a blindfold. You can use it on your arm to keep your iPad on you or your cell phone. But this is how I use it, and this is the third way they designed it. I look like I'm fumbling. This is such a weird video. Okay, so the logo will be facing me. You put it past your elbow. See, it's hanging. And you put your arm in, turn, and now I sleep like this. I'll always cross my arms on the plane, and right before I fall asleep, this hand normally just drops and I'd wake up. So this way, it keeps the sling in. And I have my neck pillow, and I literally fell asleep. I mean, I have flown with these now 3 or 4 times, and they're the best on the market, and I've tried everything. Oh, anyway. So this thing I like too because I would wear my noise canceling headphones, and if it's dark out or if it's light out and everybody has their windows open and I want to sleep, this is the last thing I wanted to show you. Do you see? It's an eye mask, but for all my lady friends out there, it allows you to not have your eyelashes touching this. It's not pressing on it. It's not pressing on the bridge of your nose. And when you open your eyes in there, oh, look at my hair. When you open your eyes, it's like complete darkness because it seals it really well without like a tight feeling. So this one is Earth Therapeutics. I'll try and find a link and leave them below. So for me, the top 3 accessories when I fly are this eye mask, this neck pillow, and this arm brace. And what I do is I tuck it underneath in here, and just lay it on top of my bag. I don't need it to be stored in my bag too tightly because it's the first thing I grab when I get on the plane. And then I would say if you think this is too hoaxy and you don't fall asleep or you can sleep anywhere, like my brother-in-law Jeff was like, I don't need that. I can sleep anywhere with these. Well, that's not me. These are my favorite. These are noise canceling headphones from Bose. I got them several years ago. Best thing out there. And they cover my ear. They have cushions. I actually don't bring the storage case with them because I wear them around my neck in the airport like this. Or I actually just keep them on the plane. They have an on-off switch. This is all black on black. Do you see this hole? That's where you put the cord that you would plug into your iPad, iPhone, whatever you want. Oh, so good. So good. So can you just imagine me all dockered up with all of these things on the plane? I really don't think I look that weird though because they're black and gray items. So it's not like this neon orange. Have you seen that one where it's like an ostrich pillow and they just like stick their head in it? Yeah. That's weird. This scarf, this gray scarf, oh, I was so happy to sleep because then the pilot was like, we're about to touch down, wake up. And I was like, oh, I did it. I didn't get anxious on this trip. It was great. So that's if I'm sleeping, this is how I will do it. So continuing on in my bag, I thought I would actually at this point tell you my top 4 bags that I would normally bring on a trip. This was my first time using this. I'm not sure if I'll use it again. It was really nice because it had so many pockets. There's a deep pocket here and a deep pocket here, then they're separate. And going into the bag, as I empty it, you'll see more, but it's lined. And then there's a zipper pocket, 2 more deep pockets. These short handles are really nice because you can just grab it really easily. And then it has a crossbody strap with a shoulder pad. And I found myself using this a lot when I was in the airport and walking around town. So that might stay in the rotation of bags, but I really just wanted to give it a go. You know me, I'm always trying bags for a while before I actually review them. So the other one that I've traveled the most with would be my medium simple. So it's not that huge. My medium simple from Saddleback Leather. Sorry, the keychain's hitting it. And this one I'll bring when I'm doing international flights because I can carry it around town with ease, no problem. The backpack option is so comfortable, but it is the biggest carry-on bag that I would bring. It has it has fit underneath every chair that I have sat in an airplane, domestic or international or a charter plane. Maybe charter planes, they might put it up top above your head, but really any size plane, it's been just fine. They have never had to check this or say, man, this isn't going to fit. It has always fit. Anyway, so this is a really good option. It has some exterior pockets and then the big opening. For this flight going to Michigan, I knew I wasn't going to use a backpack during the week, and so that's why I didn't bring it. Another bag I've been traveling with once in a while is this bag from Saddleback Leather. This is their mountain back line. This is the mountain back tote. And what I really liked about this one was the handle options. It's easy just to grab and put on your lap really easily. Adjustable handles. Actually, I have a full review of this on my channel, and I can link that below. But here's one exterior pocket, which is really nice. And it has one interior pocket right here. So pockets are really helpful just because I use pockets for my fast access things. In and out, cell phone, maybe my headphone cords, my external battery, snacks. So this one, I've been on a couple trips with it, and I normally grab this if I'm actually traveling with my husband because out of all my bags that I'm using when I travel, this is on the smaller side. So my husband will just need a carry-on luggage. And he doesn't need a carry-on bag, like a extra briefcase. So he normally will carry something for me, and I'll have 2 carry-on options and my luggage, and he'll have his luggage, if that makes any sense. We normally don't check our bags. Like, we don't like checking them. The risk of them being lost or the extra charge sometimes airlines, so we always try to pack efficient, but I like to carry this when I can just have a couple things with me, and then he can carry the rest of my stuff. What a guy. All right. This is another one that I would travel with more or less on road trips, actually. This is my whipping post tote. What's nice about this one is it's on the bigger side. It's closer to a size like my medium simple backpack. And I added a closure to mine. I think I've shown this to you before. I'm just closing it really quick. I don't know, I grabbed this one when I know the destination. I'll be wanting a tote with me a lot. I really like whipping post totes. They're very comfortable. There's not a lot of handle options though. The closure isn't like the best because sometimes, you know, you'll shove it underneath your chair and it could like fall over. So this does get in the rotation once in a while, but I haven't been confidently using it on trips. I use this around town a lot more. But I just wanted to show you like a big option. So this is one of the other bags that I would consider using when I'm traveling internationally because it is secure, and this is when Mark would be carrying one of a bag that I would want to access on the plane, and I have another bag I would access. So, but when I travel alone, I can't use this one. So this one I really liked. I reviewed this one in my bag collection video. It is from Paris. It's not a brand that's really well known. I'll leave more information in the description box. But I remember I showed you guys how cool it is that they have a pocket that you can put over the, what do you call it, the handle in the suitcase. That's really helpful. One exterior pocket, extremely helpful. The way it opens is unique, so I feel like it's pretty safe. And look at this. One of those neck pillows I was talking about that didn't work. Okay, that's just falling over. So this one, I just didn't like. This one has like that bean texture in it. You can kind of hear it. But you would like put it around. You would buckle it into itself. I don't know, maybe my head's, I just have a huge head. I do. I never was able to get comfy on this, and I would lean my head like that, and I would wake up and I would feel like a kink in my neck. So anyway, I don't know where I got this. Probably like TJ Maxx or Marshall's. But I just use it to shape my bag while it's in storage. So this black bag also is really nice because then when I get to my destination, I can use it as my like walk around town bag. I normally don't like carrying a huge bag with me when I get where I have to go. I'll just figure this out later. Okay, this one is just a really nice bag, even though I'm struggling right now, to travel with. And I don't know, I also like having my leather brown bags because I feel like they're more photogenic, and that obviously does not apply to everybody, but I like being able to take pictures of my bags. And this one doesn't really show up that well in pictures, but it is full grain leather. Really high quality. It's lasted me about 2 years now. So when I was saying that I want to carry a bag around town, when I use my backpack, I clip on my little book bag from Saddleback Leather, and this is perfect for around town. I was in Michigan again this summer visiting Mark's family at a cottage, and this is what I had all week. I think you guys noticed on Instagram. I kept posting about it. So it's nice and small, but this is good for around town. Okay, I don't want to lose train of thought because I feel like there's a lot going on, but you guys can bear with me. Okay, so the FRA bag I ended up carrying around town all last week. It's so pretty. Isn't that base all interesting and colorful? But I kind of felt like it was a little too big, and I'm almost looking for maybe like a very small crossbody where it can be cell phone, lip gloss, wallet, sunglasses, and that's it. Because if I were to pack my book bag, I'd have to put it in my my carry-on luggage. Maybe I could stuff socks in it or something. So I think I'm done discussing like what bag options I'll use. So let me just keep going through what I actually bring in onto the plane. So somehow I get ambitious when I'm on a plane, and I'm like, oh, I will read and I will be so productive with my time. So I was reading this book, Big Magic, and I've been reading this at home, but when I brought it with me on the plane, I didn't touch it, and it took up space, and it was heavy. So Danae, next time when you're traveling, this is me talking to myself because I'll watch this next time I travel. Don't bring a book. You're not that kind of girl. You don't read. It's fine. I brought my iPad mini with me because normally I'll play Candy Crush. Oh, this is just a little case I got from Brookstone. It's got one way to stand it, another way to stand it, and another way to stand it. Because I used to have a Saddleback leather case, but I sold it. Just because it was sitting around more or less, and this is light and does the same thing. Okay, this last trip, I didn't use it. I just was able to sleep with the turtle pillow. I didn't need anything with me. I just kept on sleeping. But normally I play Candy Crush with my iPad mini, or I'll watch something on, maybe I'll rent a movie, or I'll listen to music, or I'll listen to an audiobook. I do not have a subscription to audiobooks. When I travel, I re-update my account, buy a book, listen to it. After the whole trip, I will delete my account because paying a monthly fee doesn't make sense for me, but paying for one book at a time does. Anything by like Tina Fey, Amy Poehler, Mindy Lahiri. Is her name Mindy Lahiri? Yeah. Okay, so this didn't get access this trip, but every road trip, international and domestic, I would say 99% of the time, I'm using my iPad mini, so I need to keep it charged, I need to keep it next to me. I have been using water bottles like my whole life, but when I've been traveling, I normally was bringing like a 24 ounce, and yes, I could fill it all, but that's weight and it's bulk. So I did this one. It's like a 12 ounce Nalgene. I just got it at Target, but the cap is really nice because if you run out of room, you can just open it and run your strap through here, like a hook kind of thing. So you just unclip it there, it opens, and it's nice, easy pour. It's not all over your face sometimes like how Nalgene does. So cool. Little 12 ounce. Danae, this worked for you. Do this again. I refilled it the entire week when I was out and about, and it could fit in my bag. A sunglass case. You wouldn't think that you would need sunglasses on a plane, but I'm not always at the window, so I can't control whether the window's open or closed. Sometimes I like it open, but dude, you're in the sky. You're next to the sun. That's just a lot of brightness. And so I actually do bring my sunglasses on the plane, and I would do that instead of wearing the eye mask, because what if I want to keep my eyes open and I'm not reading a book. Maybe I'm playing Candy Crush, and obviously you look like an idiot wearing sunglasses on a plane, but hey, I'm gonna do it. And so bringing a sunglass case means that if I'm not wearing them, they're not getting totally crushed, even though these are plastic ones from Walgreens and the case is from Marshall. But yes, Danae, do this again. You liked having those. I have a really bad memory, so this video is for myself to remember how to pack well. So this was really helpful. This is a pill case, and what it is, let's see. I did pack some antihistamines. Those were really helpful. Do it again. This is like one of those little like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday things, and I got this I think at Steinmart, but it's a little more compact. And what I ended up doing was putting ibuprofen, Midol, Benadryl, Tums, and then I labeled the back because I'm a really smart little girl. And do this again today. Didn't take tons of space. Obviously, it's very light. It's a musical instrument. But I did reference that quite a bit because I got a lot of headaches on this trip. This was something I don't need in my bag, but it ended up in my bag. This is, I paint outdoors. I'm an artist. And this is my plein air kit. So I would bring this and a pad of watercolor paper, but it didn't fit in my carry-on luggage. I ended up not painting all week, but it's always, always, always with me when I travel because you never know when you'll have time to paint. I'm not sure if any of you are artists out there, but I took an Altoids can and some empty eyeshadow tins, and I made a watercolor palette. So you don't see me, it's focusing on this. Isn't that neat? And I put a magnet on the bottom so it all stick together. I don't know if you know the magazine, Plein Air magazine. They had an article on me with my little invention. And then the rest of these things in here are like a watercolor brush where you store the water in the brush handle, a spray bottle, a ruler. So this is just something that I didn't need with me on the plane. So make room for it in your bag next time, Danae. Your checked luggage. It's weird talking to myself in this, talking directly to myself. So this was helpful. This was just a clear bag that I could easily access things. Ended up having a couple of my meds. I actually take some anxiety medicine when I fly. I don't need it normally in my day-to-day life, but when I fly, cool stuff. Ask your doctor. Maybe they'll prescribe you something. So that just took the edge off. I wasn't drowsy. It has some scissors, a couple of Slim Jims. These are so nice to have Slim Jims because it's just that protein boost if I'm just feeling too tired and a meal's not around the corner. Band-Aids, lip gloss, and the Clippa. I think I talked about this on my Instagram once. That's really nice for hanging in your bag if you don't want to put it on the ground. But I like that it's in a narrow, clear bag. I got a set of these, like they all match, see? I got it at Marshall's. So Danae packed this again. Okay, I had a watch with me because I was changing time zones and I didn't want to keep looking at my cell phone, so do that again, Danae. I wore that all week. And then I have my camera case. I'm using this camera to film me, but I didn't reference this at all on the plane, but I still like having my camera with me, so do it again. It's nice and compact. Okay, so we're almost empty. Pardon me. This is a little black zipper tote or pouch, and this is the cheapest way to get noise canceling headphones, earplugs from Walgreens or the dollar store. You pinch them really tight and you actually use your other hand to lift up your ear. It sounds weird, but you lift it up and then you put them in, and they can go a little bit deeper, and then they start to expand in your ear, and it's not pressure. And I wear these with that noise canceling headphones. I can hear the tone of voices because it's not the same frequency as the engine, but it's just, it takes off the edge and you feel very calm. So I have a lot of these because after I use them once, I throw them away. This is the cord that connects my Bose headphones to my iPad. Some electronic wipes, which are really helpful because my screen gets really dirty. A hair clip. This is really cool. I don't know where you can buy this, but you plug it into your iPad and then two people can listen. Ah. So if my husband wants to watch the same movie as me, that's really nice. And then just more earplugs. Oh, wait, no, this is really cool. So the reason I get anxious on planes is because I'm scared I'm going to throw up. And the reason I would throw up is because I get car sickness or motion sickness all the time really easily. So then I get anxious that I will throw up, and so then I just work myself up into this frenzy. So this is called an acupuncture bracelet, and I got it from thegrommet.com. I'll leave a link below. I don't know how I'm going to describe this well to you guys. There's this little nib on top of this, and you turn a dial, and it adds pressure to that button. You wear it on your wrist. You go 3 fingers up. That's going to be the pressure point you want. Isn't this so bizarre? And you wear that pressure there and you make it really tight. And what that does is it's acupuncture bracelet, so it's just going to help you not feel so motion sickness. I would say it works. It makes me feel confident looking at it, like that's working. So there could be a mental game going on there. But anyway, all these things fit in this black pouch. Danae, use this every time you travel. Tissues, I have these in a separate pocket because I always need tissues. So have that as a fast access thing. Some people's business cards. Okay, and then other fast access things I had in one pocket were chapstick, a pen, my lip gloss because I don't normally travel with makeup on, and this makes me feel somewhat like a lady. And these are some old bobby pin cases, but then I shoved my headphones that are earbuds in there just so that they're not all tangled up. And it's actually kind of easy because as I stumble, I just kind of shoved the earbuds in first. Look, they're not tangled. And the reason I have these is because when I take phone calls at the airport, I like to have that microphone. These are from Verizon Wireless. The microphone right here, just right here. And I talk to people and I can be hands-free instead of wearing my big Bose. Though I could do it with my Bose because they have a headphone too. All right, are we close to being empty? So the zipper pocket had Ziploc bags. Seems crazy? Definitely pack 2 or 3 of these with you because you're going to buy snacks and they do not have a zip. And now you're going to have Swedish fish everywhere, which has happened. I would still eat them, but you know. So Ziploc bags, just have them with you in case you ever have something wet, like a paper towel that's wet. You can put it in there and it won't get everything else wet. And then just some feminine products, which is always good to have. And then this was a lifesaver. This is from Marshall's, but it is a 10,400 mAh external battery. And it has, how many ports? 3 ports. And it actually has a flashlight. I don't want to blind you. Is that coming through? Ooh, there we go. That's a flashlight, but then you can charge devices up to 4 times, as in an iPad or a cell phone. For a laptop, maybe it's just 2 times, but this is the cord it comes with, nice and short. I used to have a Mophie case for my cell phone, but it broke. But I use this next to my bedside when I travel too, so I don't have to reach all the way to the wall to plug in my phone overnight. It lasts me all week. It lasts me on the plane just to get an extra boost of charge, because if you're coordinating pickup, that whole thing. feel like my battery's gonna die again, but I'm gonna really try and go fast. And then I wanted to talk about my wallets. So, am I still in frame? Okay, when I travel internationally, I'll use my long trifold wallet from Saddleback Leather because it's RFID shield and it can fit passports in here just fine. Like 2 passports, currency. It has that pocket for change. I have a full review of this. You know I do. And look guys, I'm like losing light because I had to charge the battery. So the last wallet I want to talk to you about is one from Love 41. This is their small clutch wallet. If you can check that out. This is in the color tobacco. And I have it open actually. There, I'll shut it. So you can see that these are some nipple rivets. And this is how the clutch works. You open it up here. I just got this in the mail this week, so I don't have tons of experience. But I like to stack my cards, and so I stack all my extra cards that I don't frequently use, like my insurance cards, my just extra information, some cash, my business cards, some mints, my house key, and my key fob all go on this side. So I can sincerely walk in a store with this and my cell phone in my pocket and be fine. And then on the back here, they have these nipple rivets, 1 and 2, and this comes off here. And it has 4 slots and an open ID, and here's my driver's license, and behind here I have a blank check and a list of things that convince me not to buy what I'm about to buy. Kind of talks me out of it, like, do you already have something like this? Are you buying it just so you post pictures on Instagram? I'm guilty of that. Okay, so that's a nice like little hideaway behind my ID. And then on this side, there's 4 slots and then this extra piece of leather that I actually don't use. And you tuck your credit cards in just in case once it gets loose, then it might fall out. But I don't think they will fall out because they were snug, but not too bad. So I just tucked the leather away in the 4th pocket. And I have my debit card, my Target card, and my main MasterCard. And then this guy, this is really cool. This is, I showed this to you before. The Pocket Monkey. So yeah, the Pocket Monkey. It's made out of titanium. And it's really cool. It has all these different gadgets, but I always have it with me. It's gotten me out of a lot of jams. And it's a credit card size. So I always have that in my wallet. So this just closes like so. Boom, boom. And so we're going to try this wallet for a while. But again, I would use this for international. Oh, check out the differences in the tobacco color. See? They changed it. It's much darker. Anyway, I like this. I'm excited to give it a go. I like that I can grab this in my cell phone, and that's all I need. I'll be able to get back in my car and pay for everything I need to. I think I'm done. It was kind of a jumbled video to me. I feel like I'm a little more polished than this, but hey, whatever. It's a Sunday. I'm being lazy. The last thing I wanted to say is if you're flying with an airline, I downloaded the United app on my cell phone before I took off, and you get free entertainment on there, like TV shows and movies, using their Wi-Fi for free. Not like connecting to a Wi-Fi package and paying for it. If I use their app and their entertainment, it's free. So I don't know if every airline does that, but I'm always going to check to see because I like to be entertained on a plane with movies or TV or anything like that. So check that out. I didn't know about it till this trip, and I thought it was such a cool thing because at one point I was getting a little queasy on the plane, and I was like, oh, I'll just watch something. So I was watching Downton Abbey, and I kind of like got my mind off of how I was feeling. And then, yeah, just be sure to subscribe. I have a handful of videos I'm really trying to push out this fall, and I know a lot of you are waiting for some really fun ones coming up, featuring a bag from Marlondo that I got to try out. And, you know, I just gotta get to it and provide those videos for you. So subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and yeah, thanks again for watching. I hope this was helpful to you. I have a lot of homework to leave all these links below, but I guess that's just what I gotta do. I'll see you guys later. Bye.